Back again for another review. This time doing another retro figure. It looks like it's a running change figure. I know that the Spider-Man Marvel Universe lineup, they like to release figures from 2 years ago and bring them out, you know, in the modern times, and keep the collectors on their toes in case you didn't pick them up the first time. I have a figure that's not part of a wave, very hard to get, and I managed to find him. He was actually a peg warmer at one point, and then now he disappeared off the face of the earth again. So here we have the Spiderman Monster Claw Carnage. Now this figure was very hard to get in the beginning, and there is a ring change. As you can see, there's a darker claw, or the claw is a color, but the darker axe. And I'm pretty sure when I open it up, the axe is not going to be all rubbery like the Venom one was, because the old Carnage had it. It was more see-through and transparent. On the back we have the prototype, which you can see has that same claw, same axe and that same claw. Prototypes usually look a lot better than they do when they first come out, and then, you know, they give you a crap version. This time they gave you the prototype version on the figure, so that's a surprise. This looks like he's an Ultimate Universe Carnage, so that's why he's got a little bit different look to it, a little darker, a little edgier. Just to point something out, there's a lot of guys out there on YouTube, and there's a lot of guys that are doing blogs, and they'd like to talk a lot about paint apps. Now, I actually picked two of these up, and the difference between the paint apps, and I guess this is Hasbro, is one of them has a little smudge around the teeth, whereas this one is a little clear. But in the end, it's a 3 3/4 inch figure. There's no sense of getting all hissy about it, because it's a small figure. What are you going to expect? There's no perfection on these. Now, you get the San Diego Comic-Con versions of anything, I'm sure you're going to want a little perfection. But I'm going to go ahead and open this thing up, go ahead and review it, show you the box, show you the art. Very similar inside what the Venom figure had and all those Spider-Man figures have. So let's get this going. And there he is, out of his little box. And like before, a lot of promo stuff for kids. This one actually has instructions on how to use the claw. So in case you're an idiot or a kid, somewhere around the ages of 4, you have instructions on how to do it. I'm an idiot, so I'm probably going to read them later. They come with a friend of full cards, which I don't know why kids would play with this when they have video games. Comes with the how to play the battle instructions. But let's get him out of this thing. That was pretty easy. So let's take a look at Carnage. No bicep swivel like Venom does, but he does have a hinged, ball jointed elbow. Oh no, you know what? He's got wrist articulation, or not wrist articulation, but forearm articulation, so it makes up for the bicep swivel. You can pose him a little better. It would have been cool. Oh, wait. No, he's got a ball jointed shoulder. That's what it is. So, on the legs, ball jointed hips, ball jointed knees, no swivel on the ankle, no type of torso articulation whatsoever, and his head looks like it sits on a ball joint, but doesn't fall off as easy as Venom's does. You've probably seen people already try to put this axe on. I'm not going to bother. It's going to go to the waist side. It is rubbery. It is made of the same material. It's just not translucent like Venom and the Carnage web. This is the Venom web, Venom axe. This is the Carnage axe. So put those aside. He's got this little clip-on thing onto his wrist, which looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like an accessory you'd want on Carnage. So I'm probably gonna keep it and use it for something. But Below he's got the pegs, so if you want to post them up, articulate them. Carnage was one of those figures, again, in the 90s where he was kind of extreme, which was all 90s was. I mean, if you drank Mountain Dew, you probably played with Carnage. So that's how kids were back in the day. But I'm glad to see that they're bringing some of this stuff back. I did collect them when I was younger, and you know, collected the cards and the comic books and everything. But coming from my neighborhood, I always got jacked for it, so I never really got to keep it. Used to have to fight to keep these things. So it's nice that I'm older, adult collector, get to keep some of these figures and review them for everyone else to see. So hopefully you guys out there are keeping track of what I'm opening. Like I said, all week I'm going to be having all the Spider-Man figures, villains, and select Spider-Man figures from Marvel Universe in the lineup, opening and unboxing. So here he is compared to Venom. These two cause quite a ruckus in the comic books, but now Venom's a good guy, so we'll see what's up with that. Hopefully they'll bring out more symbiotes, maybe a J. Jonah Jameson. And I'm asking Marvel and Hasbro, please bring out Venomsaurus from the Old Man Logan comic book. That was one of the better, one of the best incarnations of the symbiotes from the Marvel lineup, even though it was a brief one. So let's get him standing here. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave any comments, and hear from you guys soon. Take it easy. Spider-Man.